بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وعن كعب بن عياز رضي الله عنه قال سمعت رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول Hazrat Ka'b bin Iyaz radiallahu ta'ala anhu narrates that I heard Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam saying, Inna li kulli ummatin fitnatan wa fitnatu ummati al-mal rawahu at-Tirmidhi wa qala hadithun hasanun sahihun. That for every ummah there is a trial, for every ummah there is a tribulation, and the trial of my ummah is well. The word fitna that has been used for every ummah, there is a fitna, there is a trial. This is generally used in the negative sense, but sometimes it is used in the positive context as well. So here it means that the Muslim ummah, they will be tested with their wealth, just as a student is tested by a teacher to see the potential of the student. Similarly, the ummah is going to be tested with wealth as well. In one part of the world, if we look at Palestine, people are suffering, people don't have food, people don't have water. And on this side, we enjoying the ni'mats of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala unlimited. So this is our test and that is their test. So the ummah is going to be tested. The wealth of the world, this is adornment. Generally, a person inclines towards the wealth of the dunya. However, a person should just be careful that he shouldn't become unmindful of maut. This shouldn't make a person negligent of the akhirah, should not make him unmindful of death. If a person has to really study Islamic history, then we'll come to the realization that wherever the Muslims fell in the world, the Muslims had advanced to the furthest point. But wherever the Muslims fell in the world, it is because of love of dunya that entered into the heart. Imam Ghazali rahmatullahi alayhi, he gives another explanation to this hadith. And Imam Ghazali rahmatullahi alayhi says that fitna over here refers to the punishment of the akhirat. That for many people the wealth will become a means of punishment in the akhirat. In the next hadith, وَعَنْ أَبِي عَمْرٍ وَيُقَالْ أَبُو عَبْدِ اللَّهِ وَيُقَالْ أَبُو لَيْلَى عثمان بن عفان رضي الله عنهما أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال, that Nabi Kareem sallallahu alayhi wasallam mentioned, لَيْسَ لِإِبْنِ آدَمَ حَقٌّ فِي سِوَى هَذِهِ الْخِصَالِ, that the son of Adam has no right except in these things. بَيْتٌ يَسْكُنُهُ وَثَوْبٌ يُوَارِي عَوْرَتَهُ وَجِلْفُ الْخُبْزِ وَالْمَاء رَوَاهُ التِّرْمِذِي. That there are four things that have been mentioned which a person has a right to. And these are the basic needs and necessities of a person. If a person, he earns these things through his halal wealth, he works hard, he earns halal wealth, and he earns these things, then a person will not be questioned in regards to these four things tomorrow on the day of Qiyamah. The first thing that a person is entitled to, baytun yaskunuhu, a house in which he lives. This is a basic necessity of life. وَثَوْبٌ يُوَارِي عَوْرَتَهُ, and clothing by which he conceals his private parts, he conceals his body. وَجِلْفُ الْخُبْزِ, dry bread, not even fresh bread. Here the word has been used, جِلْفُ الْخُبْزِ, dry bread. وَالْمَاء, and water. If these are the four necessities of life. وَعَنْ عَبْدِ اللَّهِ بْنِ الشِّخِّيرِ رَضِيَ اللَّهُ عَنْهُ أَنَّهُ قَالَ, Hazrat Abdullah bin Shikhir radiallahu ta'ala says, أَتَيْتُ النَّبِيَّ صَلَى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ وَهُوَ يَقْرَأُ أَلْهَاكُمُ التَّكَاثُرُ, that I came to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam whilst he was reciting Alhaakum Takathur. Alhaakum Takathur means the mutual rivalry for increasing worldly things. They divert you, that the competing with one another to acquire, to amass the wealth of this dunya. This is what has diverted our attention away from akhirat. Dunya is what diverts our attention from akhirat. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam was reciting this verse. قال يقول ابن Adam, he mentioned that the son of Adam says, Mali, Mali, this is my wealth, this is my wealth. وَهَلْ لَكَ يَبْنَ آدَمَ مِنْ مَالِكَ إِلَّا مَا أَكَلْتَ فَأَفْنَيْتَ. And is there any wealth for you, O the son of Adam, except what you have eaten and what you have digested? That what you have eaten, you have digested, that is actually yours. أَوْ لَبِسْتَ فَأَبْلَيْتَ, or what you have worn and you have worn it out. You wore it, it is now torn, tattered, it is finished. You can't use that clothing also any longer. أَوْ تَصَدَّقْتَ فَأَمْدَيْتَ, or you have given sadaqah, you have given charity, and this charity you have sent forth for you in the akhirat. These are the actual things that a person takes benefit from. The food that you have eaten, it's out of the system, that you have benefited from. The clothing you wore and the clothing is finished now, it is utilized, that is what you have benefited from. Or for your akhirat, you gave sadaqah and it is in store for you in the akhirat. These are the things that a person benefits from. We'll continue from inshallah.